earlier this year, as some of you may know, I took a trip to Arizona. Myself and about 8 other colleagues from the Tennessee General Assembly went to Arizona to meet with Governor Jan Brewer and members of the Arizona General Assembly to present to them a resolution recognizing their right to enforce immigration law. And as you, thank you. You wouldn't think something like that would be a difficult or challenging thing to do, but anytime you endeavor to do the right thing, there are opportunities to fail, and there are opportunities for those who don't agree with your point of view to help you find failure. But as we went out there, and as I led this delegation of 8 others myself, we got an opportunity to spend an hour with the governor, Jan Brewer. And as we were talking, we had been with her for about 30 or 45 minutes. And as I was talking to the governor, as those of us who were there were talking to her, the governor looked at me and she said, well, Representative Carr, I appreciate you coming out here, but I've got a question for you. And I said, what's that, Governor? And she said, why? I said, excuse me? She said, why? I said, well, with all due respect, Governor, why what? She said, why did you come here? Why did you spend your time away from your families on your dime to come present us a resolution like this? No other state delegation has done that. No other. None of them. And I can tell you, at that moment, Ron, I got it. I did. I really got it. And what I got was this. And I told the governor this. I said, Governor, I said, in Tennessee, we're known as the volunteer state. I said, that's right. What we get, it's in our DNA. I said, we were with Andrew Jackson in New Orleans in 1814. So we were with Sam Houston at the Alamo in 1836. We got Alvin York, World War I. And we can go through every single crisis, battle, war that this country has engaged in, and Tennesseans have not only have always been engaged in that fight, in that battle, they have always been first to arrive at that fight or that battle. And the point I want to make to you is this, and the point that I made to governors, I said, it's in our DNA. I said, it's in our DNA. If it's right, we'll fight. That's right. And so Ron, Lieutenant Governor, that's what I get. I really get that. If it's right, we're going to fight. So that's why the 9 of us went out there, because it was the right thing to do. Because what we're talking about with that issue and so many other issues that are confronting our country and our state is that if it's right, all we got to do is be Tennesseans. And we will do the right thing. We can no more not do the right thing than the man in the moon. And that's the truth. And so what I want to do is I want to endeavor to continue to do that. And I need your help.